This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Monday, December 30th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. The Northeast Indiana Innovation Center in Fort Wayne announced last week that Rosalina Perez has been promoted to director of the WEOC Women's Business Center. Perez, who previously served as bilingual program manager, said her goal is to ensure the center can still serve its 16-county region.
We always want to make sure that we have a footprint in each county. I think now the obstacles is really being able to still keep that footprint, and then also to make sure that we have someone who is in my position now to be able to expand on the Spanish speaking side of it as well, like I did.
The Women's Business Center supports entrepreneurs in Northeast Indiana with coaching, resources, and programs tailored to meet the needs of women and underrepresented business owners. Scarlet Lane Brewing Company, which operated 5 Indianapolis area locations until just over a year ago, plans to shut down its flagship brew pub in McCordsville at the end of the year, marking an end to the 10-year-old business. In a Facebook post, CEO Elise Lane said the location would close after the end of business December 31st. A gift from the co-founder of a Carmel-based biopharmaceutical company has led to the establishment of a $1 million scholarship endowment at the School of Science at IU Indianapolis. MBX Biosciences CEO Kent Harlock wanted to offer scholarships to freshmen and sophomores pursuing undergraduate degrees in the areas of science, technology, engineering, or math who have a financial need. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
To succeed, you need to stay informed. You need to be engaged. And let's face it, you need to set yourself apart from the rest by connecting with a company that brings you the best. Because in today's environment, business is an ever-moving target, and we'll help you chase it. IBJ Media. The best of business is in us. Get started at ibjmedia.com/youngprofessional.
The opening date for the long-awaited Intercontinental Hotel in downtown Indianapolis remains a moving target, with work on the interior of the property continuing to pick up the pace. IIB's Marek Mazurek has more.
Indianapolis-based Keystone Group has been working on the 170-room hotel, a $100 million adaptive reuse of the historic Illinois building near Monument Circle, since 2018. Keystone Group spokesperson Alexandra Miller said a specific date for opening has not been determined yet. Marketing materials for the hotel indicate a wintertime opening, and the room booking system on the Intercontinental website allows patrons to reserve rooms starting on March 1st. Our partners at the IBJ reported earlier this year that the developer hoped to open the hotel by fall of 2024. Most of the construction equipment surrounding the Illinois building has been moved from the property, including dumpsters and fencing that blocked a portion of the sidewalk and roadway on Market Street. In early December, staff was completing extensive interior work, including installation of furniture and fixtures throughout the property and its rooms. The Intercontinental is expected to be a luxury offering for downtown, generally targeting business executives as well as smaller, high-end weddings, fundraisers, and social events. The hotel is expected to feature 2 restaurants, including a 200-seat rooftop restaurant and cocktail lounge known as the Estrella that will offer views of the Soldiers and Sailors Monument through a mix of indoor and outdoor seating. The other restaurant, Serliana Cafe, will be on the second floor and offer smaller food portions and a more lounge-like environment. Longtime local chef Craig Baker was hired earlier this year to lead the kitchen as executive chef. I'm Marek Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio.
8 days after Big Lots announced plans for liquidation sales at all of its U.S. stores, the discount retailer said Friday it reached a deal with an asset buyer that will allow at least 200 stores to remain open and could preserve thousands of jobs. If approved by bankruptcy court, the sale to Gordon Brothers retail partners would transfer Big Lots stores, distribution centers, and other assets to companies including Variety Wholesalers, which is expected to acquire 200 of 400 Big Lots stores and continue to operate them under the Big Lots brand. It was unclear how many other companies are involved in the deal and how many Big Lots stores could remain open in total. Check out the latest episode of the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.